What's up, guys? It's officially the weekend, and today I am going to be working on the car. I've got to figure out where the exhaust leak is coming from, so I'm gonna get this thing up in the air and we'll get rolling. So recently, let me see if I can zoom in on this. If you can see right down there, my weld wasn't very good, but I had to weld up. There we go. I had to weld up the exhaust because there was a crack in it. But as it sits, this is the motor in its entirety. This is a brand new block. The valve covers are from my old motor, which I'm actually getting some new ones because, as I showed in a previous video, this bolt right here was what broke, so this coil doesn't want to stay down. But other than that, got a colder intake on here. It's got cams, upgrading the coils to the Excel Super coils, and then I've got some injectors that I need to put in, some RC Engineering injectors. I'm going to do the throttle body spacer. Ow, just hit my head. I'm gonna have a throttle body spacer back behind here. I did the coolant delete on the throttle body, so that's where this runs. It runs straight down there. Deleted this vacuum line. I put this on here, so that works. This intake manifold is actually off of a Ford Fusion. It's a universal manifold. It fits this car as well. But as you can see, there's an extra map sensor right here, which it doesn't plug up to anything because this is on the Mazda. But pretty much all brand new parts. Brand new EGR valve, brand new water pump, brand new thermostat. Got a few more things that I've got to put on here. But I'm going to dress this motor up and it's going to look a lot better. But right now, it's still a work in progress. So let's get this thing up in the air and see what we got down below. What's up, guys? I am back underneath the car, and if you can tell, kind of hard to see, but this is the bolt that fell out, and that's why I've got a bad exhaust leak. So guys, as I've said all along, I hate going to shops, and there's a reason why. The bolt that was put into my exhaust to hold it in, they stripped all of the threads out of the hole, so there was nothing for it to grasp to. So what I did, I used the bolt. Is the bolt that was a couple millimeters bigger than what was in there, and I got that to go all the way up. So what I'm gonna do in order to kind of remedy this situation, I'm gonna cut the head off of this bolt, and I'm gonna run a nut up to cinch it all the way up closed, and that should keep it tight, and I shouldn't have any more exhaust leaks. At this point, that's about the only option that I have, because it's either do that or I'm gonna have to tack weld it on there, which will make it almost impossible to get off without having to grind the welds off, or I'm gonna have to get a whole new manifold. Problem with that is the manifolds, if you buy them used, you run the problem of either having a clogged catalytic converter, or you could have the same issue. So I think in this instance, I'm just gonna cut the head off of that bolt, fix the problem for now, and then that should take care of it. So let me get my grinder going and try this out, see what happens. guys, we're cooking with peanut oil now. I finally got the head of the bolt cut off. So that is done. What I'm gonna do, which I've actually got a couple different choices. I've got a couple different nuts that I'm gonna see will go on there. I know the cut isn't exactly the greatest, but as long as I can get it started, it shouldn't be too difficult to get it all the way ran up there. So I'm gonna try and file this down maybe a little bit more, see if I can take care of this, because I can't really see, but it's an awfully jagged cut, so I want to get that taken care of before I try and put a nut on there. So it's almost good to go, just need a little bit more time, but I'll get this taken care of. Well guys, would you look at that? This thing is officially fixed. Got the new stud in there, cut the top of the bolt off, and got a new nut on there. This car hasn't been started in a couple days, so I'm hoping that it is going to start, because I haven't driven it since about Wednesday. So let's see what happens. Alright guys, so the car is done. I've got the exhaust fixed. Tomorrow the plan is to go ahead and take care of another issue which I feel is very prevalent, and I want to take care of it. This gap simply won't do. I am planning on taking down the front suspension. Also, if I get time, see, this is about 2 fingers worth, which I don't mind the fitment so much, but I would actually like this to be a little bit lower, because where the tire is sitting right now, if I lower this down, it's not really going to scrub, so I might actually do that. But I'd say for the most part, everything's taken care of and it's good to go. So I just went and got some gas. I'm going to take the first test drive after I fix the exhaust leak and see how it does. I don't know if it's going to make too big of a difference, but I know that the car was running pretty lean. Well, actually, it was running really rich. It was dumping fuel out every time I'd hit the gas. And the acceleration was basically non-existent because of the problem with the exhaust. So I've got a little bit of gas put in. Gonna take it for a test drive, see what happens. So I don't normally cuss in vlogs, but holy shit. The difference in the acceleration and the performance of this car with just having that little bit of an exhaust leak made a huge difference. So I am definitely happy with the results. I'm kind of in a happy mood right now, and I kind of feel like fucking with the people over here at Taco Bell, so let's do it. The last Taco Bell I went to, I did the impression of Mr. Mackey. Since I'm at a different one, I kind of feel like pulling out the Peter Griffin, so let's see what happens.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. What can I get for you?
Can I get the 12 taco box? Half of them soft with light lettuce. And the other half, can I get them crunchy with no lettuce, please?
Yes, sir.
And that'll be it.
Alright, so you want the soft ones without lettuce?
Soft with light lettuce.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it. The crunchy, just leave the lettuce off of those.
Leave the lettuce on them?
No, leave them off.
Okay, so you don't want lettuce on the crunchy ones?
No.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that should do it.
Alright, Alright, does your screen look correct?
It does.
Okay, it's going to be $13.90 at the window.
Thank you.
You're
Can I get some mild sauce, please?
There you go. You have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
I was just gonna drive on home until I saw this fucking Cadillac sitting here. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. Oh man. White wall tires and everything. Ooh, shit, my bad. Almost hit someone staring at it. Look at the front of that car. That is how cars were supposed to be made. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Just wanted to show y'all what I was doing today. I'm sorry about the last few videos not being as entertaining, but I am working on that and they are going to get better. So as always guys, thank you for watching and I will see you guys in another video. Take care and stay boosted.